Hello, everybody. Good evening. It's 7:15 here in Ireland, and it's good to have you all here once again. And I am glad we can keep going on our study. Not a study, we're not studying anything, we are just discussing here, just giving ideas because I have too much to learn. We have too much to learn. Especially about this book, the Spirit's book, which is an outstanding book. Every time you read, every time you see it, you mean something different. So, and today we'll keep going on chapter 6. It is spirit life, and now we go to the sub item affinities and antipathies among spirits, eternal halves. Say hey, good evening, Leah. Hope you're okay, my dear. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you as well. So, Alexandra, good night. Welcome, my dear. So, let's start our journey here, okay? But before we start our journey, what we do? We will do our initial prayer. So, I want to invite everyone to raise up your thoughts, make connection with superior spirits, our mentors of this program, mentors of Kardec Radio, thanking them for the opportunity to be here. Also, asking everyone to elevate your vibration, feel the mercy of God reaching us, spreading all this love, all this fraternity all over the planet, reaching every corner, every hidden space, every hidden human being. That's going to invade them, that's going to fulfill that person with love. So be it. Amen. Okay. So, sorry today. I'm a little bit with hay fever. If you want a bit of a hay fever, just tell me. I can give you a plate of that. Okay. So, I'd like to start the discussion today with we're talking about here affinities and antipathies among spirits, eternal halves. So, what I want to discuss here is what is the difference between love and passion? Tell me, what's the difference between love and passion? And meanwhile, I will read what's the question 291 saying, asking. Aside from the general affinity stemming from a correspondence of thoughts and feelings, are there special affections among spirits? So, are there special affections? In order to understand these special affections, let's differentiate, let's understand the difference between love and passion. Passion, it is something straightforward, is blind. You know, you put yourself 100% on this, and you don't measure the consequences, you know. And but the same way it comes, the same way it goes. Love, instead, it is donating everything you wish for you for that person, regardless if that person will or will not stay with you. This is tricky what I'm saying here, because when we say, I love my wife, I love my husband, I love my kids, are you willing to lose them? Not lose them in terms of uh, 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 um, they die. I'm saying lose in a point of, I love my husband so much and I want his happiness, that I am willing, if he is not happy with me, he needs to seek someone who makes him happy. This is very difficult. This is something very profound, and we need to really, really understand it. This is close to the love from a mom to a daughter or a son. This son someday will grow up. This son someday will have a girlfriend, and this son someday will marry, and you leave home. For a Brazilian mom, this is something very, very difficult. For a mom in the US, perhaps this is okay. Yeah, they need to live his life. Usually, the teenagers in the US, when they reach the 16 years old age, they they get out to home, they live their life, they keep going. So perhaps for you guys who are located in the US, this is more, it's okay. But for a Brazilian mom, for an Irish mom, wow, for an Italian mom, Portuguese mom, Spanish mom, this is not okay. This is not okay. This is very, very serious moment in their life. But in 99.90% of situations, it's just a moment, a period. Then the son marries and they live their life, and you're okay with that, and that's it. The other 0.01%, this sometimes uh, 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 falls in trouble. If you want to see what I'm saying here, it's an old movie, but it's funny. You can watch the movie like the Monster in Law. Watch the movie Monster in Law. It's a funny movie. It's is on my category of movies like say, hey, I want you to relax. I want you to have a good laugh. I want to enjoy, without thinking, without being connected because it's a drama. It is some no. This is a funny movie. This is a movie for like Friday night after work. When you finish, you say, "Okay, I want to enjoy my night here. Watch this movie, Monster in Law." Okay, I hope you like it. So we understood that passion is something big, without limits. Everybody's blind. Everybody's donate yourself 100%. And love, it is something more, com- more reserved, okay? But it is more intense in terms of, even though you are with another person, I'm still loving you. Okay? Saying that, saying that, we can say that love, love unite people. I can love my wife. She can marry with another person in order to make her happy because she's not happy with him, but I'm loving her. But we are united. Okay? Okay? And these kind of special affections we have among the spirits. That's the pure love. Because some incarnation we are incarnated as a son. In another incarnation, we are incarnated as a husband. In another one, we can be a wife. In another one, we can be a daughter. In another one, we can be an uncle, an aunt, auntie. You know? So, and we are loving each other. We are loving. Why? I love you so much that I'm gonna help you in this incarnation. And in order to learn the lesson you need to learn to keep going on your evolution, you need to have someone strong beside you. And for this reason, I will be your wife or I will be your husband. Depends the mission. No, depends. All depends. We will understand it. So this is the love that unites the spirits. This is the love as you are evolving and get less influenced by the material world. This will be changing, getting, let's say, next level, but not next level in terms of possession, get in terms of donation. That's the difference. The love we have when we are incarnated is a possession love. The love we have when we are evolved, when we are reaching happiest world, is a love. Love is a synonym of donation. Okay, okay, but but as same as we have this connection, this union, we have things that connect us. And what connect us is not love. What connect us is hatred. Wait a minute. What it does mean? Let's explain. Let me explain. Allow me to explain. As I said, love unite us. Love put us together. Hate connect us because I hate you, and whatever you are, I'm connect with you. I always sending bad vibrations, bad feelings. I'm connect with you. Okay, and these hatred exists in imperfect spirits, or in other words, in those spirits who didn't awake for love. those spirits who didn't, we didn't make things work for them yet, because the impure spirits, they they have a short time of existence. So when we are evolving, we do not have hatred, but we are united. United by love, united by affection, united by donation. Roger that? Good. I think it's clear. If you have any question, please let me know, but I think this is clear. And with this, we cover question 291 and 292. 293. Will two beings who were enemies on earth retain their resentment in the spiritual world? Two beings who were enemies on earth. It, the answer here, based on what I said, is depends. It depends. Depends how perfect, how evolved are those spirits. If we are talking about two, let's say, two spirits who are evolving let's say, they're in a good path to evolve, even though they have a row while they're here on earth, but when they die, they will see how I'm so senseless. I'm oh, come on, there is no meaning for this. Oh, I'm so full. Forget about it. So you have this kind of vision. However, however, if we are talking about here impure spirits, like inferior spirits who are still fighting to get things moving, he will carry this hatred for years, centuries, seeking for vengeance, seeking for, oh, he killed me, you're gonna kill him, and so on and so forth. Okay? So it all depends. But in cases in which the spirit has a certain development, a certain understanding, when you die, you just say, okay, hey guys, let's move on. Let's forget about it. I'm full. So, oh, I'm so sorry. This is something I need to work. I will highly consider this in my next reincarnatory plan. And when I reincarnate, I will try to overcome it. Thank you for apologies and happy days. Go live your life. I'm going to live my life. Simple like that. It is simple, my friends. We are the ones who complicate everything. Okay? Is there remembrance of the wrongs that two people have committed against each other an obstacle for to their sympathy? Yes. If I'm still feeling that bad thing about you, of course this is gonna hold me back. This is gonna not let me go any further. Okay, so yes, there is. No excuse for that. Okay? Happy days. Question 295. What feelings do those whom we have wronged in this world experience after death? This connects again with the question what I said into question 293. It depends. Because it's because when we are incarnated, it's like we walking in a road, and unfortunately we cannot see perhaps 10 meters ahead of us. We cannot see it. We cannot see any further. Okay? It's oops, out of our sight. However, if I am the top of the mountain, let's say in this road that there's a side mountain, I go up, I will see many kilometers ahead, don't we? We will see many kilometers ahead. And then we can plan. Oh, there is an obstacle here, there is an obstacle there, there is a house there, there is a place there. Oh, I can do this here. You can plan your trip. Okay? Same thing happens to us. The only difference is when we are incarnated, we are in the road. We are the bottom of this mountain. When we are discarnated, we are on the top of the mountain. So we can see more clear the path ahead of us. And this, believe me, guys, this makes a crucial difference. Why? Because this viewpoint changes how I treat people, how I treat my neighbor, how I have my relationships, how I work with my feelings. We have that dictate that quote and say that life gives many turns. Yes, it is, because sometimes I am kind of bossy today. I do not treat people well. Perhaps in 2 years, 3 years, 1 week, 1 month, 10 years, this turns. And when I seek assistance or help, that person can say, hey, you didn't help me a few years ago. Why I should help you now? These make differences. If you were on the top of this mountain, seeing what's going to happen, you perhaps will change your verbiage and you not do treat the person the way you want to treat. And why we have these differences? Why we have these differences? Because if I am the top of the mountain and I know that one day I will need you to help me overcome that obstacle, I will treat you different because, oh, okay, when I reach that point, I will call Alea, I will call Alessandra, and they're going to help me. But the divine law tell us to treat everyone equal. We need to treat everyone in the same way as I need everyone to help me in any stage of my life. Not because of convenience. Oh, I don't need you. Oh, I do not treat you well. I can see from my road here. I don't need you, so I don't care. No. Even though we are seeing our road from the top of the mountain, there are some shadows areas which we doesn't know what's gonna happen there. That's why we are always on the road, but just following with a limited view, because we need to learn to work with everyone. We need, and what's the name of this? Solidarity, fraternity, charity. When we treat everyone equally, loving everyone, things change. Things have a different flavor. Things have a different meaning for everyone. This is why we do have these different points. This is why when we have a row here, but when we return to the spiritual world and we can see things more clearly, you say, hey, I was so foolish person. Why I had this? Why I did this to her? This is nonsense. I'm so sorry. I am so embarrassed because I cannot look at you. This is what the point. This is starting our hell, because hell is not a physical place. Hell, it is a state of your mind. Because sometimes you see that you act so foolish, and you start to create you put your inside a cocoon, and and you do not allow anybody get in. You cannot get out, and you will start to suffering. We start to to be connected with people with that have the same feeling as you, because remember from the previous conversation we had, we do have our syntony. Depends how you connected, how the vibration you are emanating dictates the spirits are you attracting to. If you are emanating love, if you are emanating uh, good thoughts, high sphere, good spirits gonna reach you, of course. However, if I'm emanating hate, angry, I'm mad, I'm, of course you're gonna attract to you spirits that level, and then you will start to live in your own hell. That's why hell is not a physical place, it is a state of mind, a state of conscious, if you want to call it. Okay? Oh, but what's about the lower zones? Lower zones may or may not exist. Lower zones is just uh, uh, not a place. I don't call this a place, it's just a moment when you need to face the truth. Everyone will go after dying. You have your moment in this lower zone. And it does mean it's not a physical place. It is just a moment when you have your conscious point the fingers to you and say, are you sure you did the right thing? Are you sure you enjoyed this incarnation and you complete your work? Are you sure you did your best? If not, what do you need to improve? So all these questions being answered, and we can call this, and depends how you treat these questions. This you gonna dictate if you will remain this lower zone stage or if you keep going. It's up to you. Nobody gonna push you to do this or do that. It's you. You will evaluate yourself and say, yeah, I did okay, yeah, but I could do better, but I help here, I did, I'm okay. So you pass through. You're gonna learn, you're gonna everything. You're gonna stay together with your friends, you're gonna find another mission, and so on and so forth. This is gonna happen to you. Okay? Okay? Are you good? Okay. Is everyone okay? Okay. So let's keep going. Are spirits' personal affections susceptible to change? Are spirits' personal affections susceptible to change? No. If I am a spirit and I can see this road from the top of the mountain, no. Hey, Lou VM, good to have you here, my dear. So, no. Okay? So, and the spirit said, no, because they cannot be fooled. They no longer wear the mask behind which hypocrites hide themselves. And this is why their affections are unchangeable when they are pure. The love that unites them is a source of supreme bliss for them. So when we are spirits, especially when we are high evolved spirits, is like, for example, okay, let's do this. This example. Leah like this my examples. Let's use this example here. You went to see a friend, and this friend has a 2 years old kid. When you arrive at this friend's house, you start to play with this kid, and out of blue, for many reasons, this kid kick your leg. What are you gonna do? It hurts, but what are you gonna do? You're gonna laugh. You're gonna put the kid aside. Oh, poor, no, don't do this. This is not nice. No, you treat that children, that kid, with affection, don't you? But let's say you went to visit this friend, and this kid is not 2 years old anymore. It is perhaps 14, 15 years old. And he comes to you and kicking your leg. What are you gonna do? Are you crazy? What I did to you? That's not the way to treat the people. This is not correctly. I'm gonna tell your mom. So, my friends, in this example here, superior spirits see us as we have like 2 years old, kicking their legs. And they say, "Oh, so cute. You don't do this. Like, no, it's not like this. It's not like that. Oh, come on. This is gonna pass. No worries. Don't cry." And we are acting, we are seeing everyone as we have equal by equal. No, like the 14 years old, 15 years old, come and kick your leg. That's the difference. This is the difference. Why you in why you have that behavior with the kid of, yes, Erika, yes. We have so much to work on, yes. And why you have this behavior with the kid? You say, "Oh, poor," no, because we know why. Let's say, let's change my why the superior spirits, they have this kind of behavior towards ourselves, because they know this is a temporary transition. We will never stay in a errant state. We will never stay in a wrongdoing mode. We will never stay in this situation putting us ourselves in trouble. No, we will evolve. I mean, we will learn. And they will say, "Yes, you will get there. Just keep doing right. Just keep moving forward. Working with your conscience, working with your feelings." That's the message they want to give to us. And this is how they treat ourselves, as we are like 2 years old, a baby. Okay? Okay. Tell me, guys, do we have another half? Hmm? Like orange is united. When we cut, we have one half, another half. When we unite, we have one together. Do we have our half? "Oh, I married my husband. He's so nice. He's so cute. He's my other half. Oh, I'm married with my wife. She's wonderful. She's my other half." Do we have the other half? Or, I don't know if you know this expression. I don't know how to translate this into English, but we can say sometimes every bow has a lead. So, I'm not marrying anybody. I don't have it because I didn't find my lead. So it's somewhere there. So, did you find your other half? And my asking you now, do we have the other half? Luz say no. Luz just said no, we don't have. Anybody else? So, Lu, you are correct, Lu. We don't have other half. Alessandra said, "I think so." Yeah, Alessandra, let's work this. We don't have other half. Why? Let's start with question 115. Question 115 of the Spirit's book says, "We were created simple and ignorant." Simple. What is simple? Simple is something is not double, it's not triple. Simple is simple, it's one. So we were created unique. There is no other Stevan in the world. No, exactly. I am whole. I am the most perfect person I have. I'm unique. So we don't have halves. We may have some people with affinities, like these what's the name? These apps that make people matching. Oh, you match 90% with that person. You match 80%. You match. Oh, you have 100% match here. Match what match? Match the same taste for music, match the same taste for food, match the same places they like to enjoy to go, match the same perfume they like, match all these things, but never and ever match person like for like. At the end, at the end, these two people, even they have 100% things matching, they may be opposite. It's not because you have the same tastes as me for music. It means we are feeling. No, perhaps I'm thinking differently from you. Look, I love my husband. He's well, but when I talk to him about spiritism, say, hey, then comes you with this nonsense thing. Leave it there. So even though everything matches, but when you talk about spiritism, he doesn't let this thing interfere in your relationship. So spirits is are simple. They were created simple and ignorant. Simple like that. So we do not have a match. We do not have my twin soul. Oh, he's my twin soul. No, there is no twin soul, because if they have a twin soul, it means I am incomplete. I need my other half to put it together to make one complete. So no, we are not. This is I think this is comes from the pantheist explanation. The pantheist explanation says we are part of God. No, we are part of God, and then when we unite, we become like one. So no, we are not part of God. We were created from God, but we are not part of God. He is not not a piece of him. You are not a piece of him. Leah is not a piece of him. No, we are unique humans, not human, unique beings. That's the word. We are unique beings in which we are working towards our perfection. Okay? Towards loving one another. This is why. So, apologies to frustrate you, Alexandra, because you said I think so, but no. You may have someone who has the same taste as you, who has the same feelings as you, who thinks like you, but this person will never ever gonna be like you. You are unique, my dear. So who needs love? You, not the other person. You need to love you. This is not being selfish. This is believing your faith. Faith, not a religious faith, like we were saying last Tuesday on our study of the gospel. not a religious faith. We are here talking about a faith in you. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your potential? Do you believe you are able to do this? You are capable to do that? You believe that you acquire this? You believe that you're going to be happy? Doesn't matter what's going to happen. Doesn't matter tribulations or problems I need to face. I will be happy. Or I am happy. Even though I have sad moments, but I am a happy person. It's you. This is the faith I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying, that when you love someone, but you put your happiness in the hands of someone who doesn't know how to reach their happiness, did you figure out how dangerous is this? Like, for example, you do not have faith in you. You always struggling to understand things. But let's say your partner is putting their his or her happiness in you. So hey, I don't know how to be happy with myself. I cannot carry another one. Erica says, self love, not greedy or selfish, but working on yourself and doing the good. Exactly. Most of people understand this as a greedy. Greed is something different. Greed is you before anybody else. No, no. I'm saying you need to love you. You need to achieve your happiness. You need to find your way to be happy. You know? Greed is something different. Could be they walk together, but when we apply charity, when we apply solidarity, when we apply fraternity, when we apply all these senses, I'm being a part of being greedy. Okay? Happy days? That's good. And with this, because mainly questions 300, 301, 302, 303, it's saying about same thing, okay, about this being half. So I summarize all these questions with this explanation here, okay. And with that we finish our sub-item, affinities and antipathies among spirits' eternal halves. And next week, we will go to recollection of physical existences. Recollection of physical existence. Still on chapter 6. We will start from question 304 next week. Is everybody okay? Did you understand? Did you figure out how important you are for the balance of the system? How important you are for yourself? How important you are for the others as well? Okay? Can we close today? So let me do the final prayer. Okay? So I want to say thank you for everyone who is watching us online, or those who you watch us later. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. I want to ask the superior spirits to involve ourselves in high vibrations, always guiding us to learn how to love, how to connect ourselves with our mentors, with higher spirits. At the same time, we want to send good vibrations to the leaders of the world in order to calm them down, to organize in their thoughts, to remove any obsessor if they have, to help them to change their syntony, their vibration, and connect them to vibrations of love, vibrations of peace, vibrations of fraternity, vibrations of charity. We cannot forget also our brothers and sisters who are passing through difficult moments, such as depression, anxiety, or they are in the hospitals with cancer. May these good vibrations reach them and give them hope, showing them the way out, clear their minds, allowing them to connect with good spirits. May their mentors stay close with them, guide them, protect them. May the mentors of Kardec Radio allowing us to keep going with this work and spreading the Spiritism. So be it. Amen. Okay. So thank you, my friends. Thank you, Kieron. Good to have you here, my friend. A long time I don't see you. Thank you. So, good night for everyone, and I will talk to you Tuesday. Yes, because Sunday it is Nade's talk. Okay, so enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you. Thank you, Kieron. Hope to have you more here. Yeah, soon we are in some conversations, but probably soon we will have a physical place in Dublin again. So we are the final touches. So soon we will have some announcements to make. Okay. Thank you, my friends. But again, we don't stop our virtual meetings. Okay. Regardless what happened, virtual meetings is always on. Okay. So thank you guys. See you soon. Bye bye.